Bring the inhale up, full breath, and add a back bend. And then exhale, let your hands down. Beautiful. Bring those down. You can meet me in a down dog, or if you want to do one vinyasa where you bend the elbows, take an up dog, and then meet me. And then walk the dog, bend one knee, and bend the other. Bend one knee, your heel goes down, and bend the other. There you go. Right and left. Good to see everyone. Lift your heels and lower. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. And then leave the heels down. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and then walk or step up to your hands halfway up, and then go all the way up and back. Lift your heart. Inhale. And then stretch the legs out. Place the hands down. Walk the hands forward into a hammock pose and hold, press the heels towards the floor, release any tension in the neck. And you can shift your hips right and left. Lift your hip left, then lift your hip right. 4, 3, 2, and then walk your hands in. Leave your right hand or knuckles down and open up your left arm to the sky. Stretch tall as opposed to weighting your right hand. You're lifting up your left arm. 5. And then lower the left hand, open up the right towards the sky. Reach, good. Stretch. Notice how it keeps going further. Inhale. And then exhale, bring it back down. Walk your hands to your hips, and then inhale up and beyond, lifting up at the sternum. 5. Good. And then exhale, bring it back, step or walk the feet together, go up and over. Your foot can cross the ankle, stretch through your fingers, add a rotation down. And add a rotation up. Take another inhale and go up, up, up. Now your feet will uncross, and then you can cross them on the other. Stretch through your fingers. Inhale. A little rotation down. And inhale, a little rotation up. Good. Love it. Yep. Reaching, reaching, reaching. The breath you're also adding to that side. And then inhale, go up. You got it. Both feet are underneath you. Exhale. And then walk the feet out or step the feet out. Pick up the right toes and shift towards that leg. Come down. Add 3 or so circles with your arm, as big as you can, even behind you. 2, arm. And we'll stay in a place that feels like you need the stretch. Classic is up. Over your head's another position. Behind your back's another one. 10, 2, 3, 4. take an inhale, and then exhale to push up, and then we're going to pivot the feet, reach out, and keep going, and then down. The top arm can do circles, 3 or so, big as you can, 2. And the third one you can stay, maybe upright or over your ear or behind your back. Breathe into that rib cage that's exposed. Five, 4, there you go. See how the body keeps giving in. 3, 2, and then up. You can use your abdominals. Bring the feet towards each other, hands in the middle. Notice how everything feels, and then take a sip. We'll meet back here. We'll go inhale, arms up, and then Utkatasana. So it's like you're catching the air in between your palms, and then find a squat position, heel heavy. Good. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then gently come up and let your blood pressure adjust. Bring the arms up again. There's a small back bend. Good. Inhale. Exhale, Utkatasana, heels heavy. Squat down. And then we're going to rotate. So you'll turn to a side and hold. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you're going to turn on the other. Hold the palms together. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and face front, and stand tall. Good. Lift and spread the toes, and take the right foot into a tree pose, high if you can, and the arms will go up. So at first we'll just hold 10 with the high arms, and we'll add on. And if you'd like to take a shoulder opener, you can add that on, cow face, or interlace fingers at the low back. 10. Inhale. You're doing great. See if you can catch that hand behind you to the foot or the ankle, and stand tall. Inhale, and then exhale to let that foot down and just take a breath. Now the other foot comes up. You can lift and spread your toes and take that tree pose. Foot up, arms up. And your arms, if you would like to add on a cow face to the tree. Full breath, in through your nose, out through your nose. Now the hand is going to go as a possibility to your foot or your shin. That a girl. Yep, that a girl. 10, 2, 3. Breathe in. And then you're letting that foot go, hands at the heart. We'll take an inhale to go up and a back bend, pass through a squat, hold, inhale, exhale, let your hands down. Now you can meet me in down dog, or you can bend the elbows and then do up dog and then down dog. Hold the heels down, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then shift into a plank, either on your hands or on your forearms. So you can choose 10, 2, and just hold. Yeah, just a static 3, 4, 5, good. Strong arms, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now go all the way down to the pelvis is on the floor, and then press up Bhujangasana or Cobra. So Swan is the same, so hold 10. Inhale. Relax, hands to the lumbar spine, interlace. If that doesn't work, just leave your hands beside your hips. Hold 10. Relax and hand to foot, both sides or one. Dhanurasana. Yep, 5. There you go. And then relax. You can either do the other foot or the same thing. Dhanurasana. Here we go. 10. And then lower down, child pose or down dog. Press, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then shift into a side plank. You can do this on your hand or you can do this on your forearm. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the other side. Side plank, either hand or forearm. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Now, this is the forearm down dog, dolphin. So your hips are in the air, your heels are going towards the floor, you're on your forearms. 10. Inhale. And then exhale to take a child pose. Press the hands to the back so you're bending your elbows. Inhale. And then downward facing dog, heels towards the floor. Look up at the hands, take a step or a jump to get there, halfway up. Go all the way up. And then hands to your heart. Open up the feet, grab a sip if you'd like, and then we'll do a 5-pointed star. And lift up the toes and bend the knee towards till it's over the ankle position. And then stay there. Now we're going to add a little Vinyasa with the arms. So you can take as big a circles as you want. You can go as low as you want. And you can try to do this without putting your hands on the thighs for a little bit more intensity. Good. 2, 3, 3. Good. 2 more. Strong legs the whole time. The lower you go, the harder the leg has to push you up, and the core. One more. Now stay back and keep that thigh strong, 90 degree if you can. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go up and all the way to the other side. Now your forearm or your hand. Good. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now strong body up and hold. Look over that hand. Virabhadrasana 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and press. Now, other side, lift and take the knee towards the over the ankle position. Breathe in, and then settle it in, and do a little Vinyasa here as well with the upper body. You can circle the arms, you can lean, you can make it harder by not using your hands on the thighs. And, whoop, going lower. Yeah, and breathe. 2 more. You're going to go all the way back and hold. Knee strong. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2. Breathe in. Inhale. And then over, forearm to the thigh, arm over or hand to the floor, and reach. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in. Inhale. Now, strong body up and hold. Let's look over that hand. Drop the shoulders. Take a full breath. And then exhale to come back. Walk the feet or step them in together, hands at the heart, grab a sip, meet me back here. You're doing great. So this one is an inhale and an exhale to go into downward dog. There's room beside you on the right and on the left. You can either stay in down dog or you can carefully shift your weight to your right, pick up your foot a little bit and pick up your hand and then go into a reverse table. This is called flip the dog. Breathe in, and then you pick up your left hand and you swing it around to down dog. So we're going to meet in down dog. That's your backup plan if you need to. Then you're going to lift up your right foot, reposition, lift up your hips, and do reverse table. That a girl. Yep, just position what you need. Hips up. Yeah, fingers away from you on this one. And then lift up and then do the down dog. Good. And then either stay in down dog or one more time, lift, push your hips up, flip the dog, down dog, and then switch, lift your hips up. Good. And down dog. You got it. Inhale. And then exhale, knees down, child pose. You can bend your elbows, pat yourself on the back. Good, and go to your front plank, either forearms or your hands. Hold, 10, 2, 1. go to a side plank. You can add on a calf, foot to the calf or inner thigh if you'd like. Tree pose here. Vasisthasana plus Rikshasana, 10. There you go, 5. And then the other side, take that side plank. Use a prop under your forearm if you need to. We'll go. Inhale and exhale, lower down. And then we're going to take 50 yogic bicycles. You can also do this with your head down if you need a modification. So if you're doing the shoulder blade up, you'll rotate sides. Or if you need another modification, bridge. Keep your mind here. Last 10. And then let the feet down, curl the spine up, and you can interlace your fingers underneath your spine and hold. Eyes closed, heart lifts, 10. Release the arms a bit, keep your hips up, and take one leg up and point it to the sky and hold. Inhale, lower that foot, take your other leg up, hips level and point the toes, hold 10. And then lower that foot, inhale, and exhale, lower down. Now the right leg will be in the air. You can hold on to the thigh or the calf. You can also do another bridge if you'd like, or if you'd like to take this called Utthita Padangusthasana, holding on to the big toe pose. Your left arm reaches towards your thigh, your right hamstring's in a stretch, and you're in an ab crunch. The breath goes to the side ribs. That way you don't lose your abdominal connection. Inhale, relax the head for a moment. Take the other leg long and the other leg up. Inhale, and you can add on if you'd like. Good, come up just a hair higher in your shoulders, smush out. There you go, that was it. 3. Breathe in, and then happy baby for us all. So hold on to your toes, your knees are wide. 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. And then take your hands underneath there and grab a sip. Good job. Come meet back at the front plank. So you can be on the forearms or you can be on the hands. Hold here. Hold 10. And then you can go side plank, or if you'd like to add on, your foot goes behind and you lift up your hips, or if you're adding on to, your hand comes underneath you, so you're in a Malasana 10. Now we're going to take another inhale, and then exhale, we'll go to the other side. So you could have your forearm down and your foot back, lift up through your hips, or place your hand down. Inhale. And then exhale to lower down. Hold on to one toe each. Peace fingers hold on to your big toe. You're going to lift up your feet and possibly add on Upavista Konasana. Balancing, shoulders are down. Yeah, find a place that works for you. Oh, there you go. And then come back up. The legs could be towards each other for an add-on. You might have to bend the knees for the hamstrings. Release the hands and you're in Savasana. In yoga, it's about 10. Good. Nice. And then let that down. Really good. We're going to take the rack posture. Now I'm going to keep my hands like this just for a moment. So you can go up and you can go up. And then you're going to lift your heart. Good. Hold. That's it. So this is your posture for posture. This one helps prevent rounded shoulders. It helps open the spine. Now you can stay here, or if you just want to try something different, you can do Talasana, and it's harder. It's a wrap, and then you put your hands on the floor and you lift up your hips. So if you don't want anything to do with that, that's what the posture's for. 5. Good. So if you're doing it, you got it. Yeah. You can even move your legs. There you go. And then let that go. Nice job. Grab a sip. Hands and knees. Now at first, cat-cow. And I want you to feel all the parts of your spine and just give your focus to it. If you would like to make this harder, you can do down dog, lumbar, middle, upper, up dog. So you can do this in a cat-cow, all fours, or you can do this articulation in an up dog and a down dog. Good. Breathe in. And then take a moment to rest the hands and the knees on the floor. Lift up the right foot, and you can pick up the left hand and reach for the right foot or ankle. Press to the sky. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lift up higher. 8. There it is. I knew it. 9. Good job. And then lower that hand and that foot. Good job. Hand to foot. And then push up. Good. 10. And press hard with that arm. That way your torso gets higher. That's it. Feel that difference? So that was good. 5, 4. So Betty, your leg got higher on the first one, and Michelle, your torso got higher on the second one. 3, 2. Nice. Good, Polly. And then relax that. Little child's pose. Oh, good. And then a frog posture, or if you need a bound angle seated, you can do that. Your knees go wide, your big toes go together, and you could even be so comfortable you put your head down. Oh, gosh. All right. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and then exhale to come back into a child's pose. You can rest your hips, walk far over to one side, and breathe into that rib cage. Your pinky is far away from your hip. 5. You can add the rotation like a clamshell. 4, 3. Inhale, and then exhale to walk over to the other side. So your fingers far away from your hip. Stretch. Five, 4, 3, 2. Take that inhale and then exhale to come back. Good job. Grab a sip. You're doing great. And we're going to push out to the forearm or the hand plank. You choose. Energize your knees and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then lower the hips. Right here you're on your forearms. You can add on your hands. Shoulder blades are down. And then lower your torso. Now on this is also called a Savasana in yoga. Your arms can be like a Y, and you're going to inhale and lift everything up. Now when you breathe, you will move a little. Your hands are off the floor, your knees are off the floor, your toes are off the floor. You're on your ribs or your belly, and you're trying to add the inhale to lift you. Nice. And then let your hands rest. This time both legs come up, but not your upper body. So lift up your legs and just hold. 5, 4, energize through the hamstrings. 3, 2, and 1. Now a harder variation of that, if you would like to add on, is to interlace your fingers. Put them here on the floor, and then your chin's gently touching, and then you lift up your legs. 1, 5, and then lower. Child's pose, push your hips back. Inhale. And then we're taking Ustrasana. So there's a couple ways to do this. One is on your shins, and then your hands go back, and then you lift up your hips. Good. I like it. If you know the way that works for you, that's great that you go. Now inhale, so that's one way, and if you need to, you can come back to that. Or if you want to try a different way, you can also go to your toes, and you could put your hands here for a modification, 1, or 3 on each side where your hand touches your heel or your yoga block, or both hands, 8, 7. So if you're doing the one-hander, you'll switch here, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one arm windmills forward and the other one does too. And then you're going to take a hip opener, or you could do a lying down figure 4, but let me show you this. So you're on your shins. I gotta get everything out of the way so I want you to see. Okay, so if you're doing this next one, your right foot is going to go, or your right thigh is going to go over the left, and then you're going to sit in between your feet. Now, your knees might just stack a little cleaner than mine, but the essence is the leg is on top of the other, The heels are on either side, and you want to feel your sit bones. So if you can add on, you can take a cow face here. Let me get away from the wall. Good. So Savasana and hold. And then we use the breath to calm the physiology, to let the muscles know they're safe. That's the way the muscles will relax in a stretch, and improved flexibility improves. If the muscles feel threatened, they'll continue to tighten. So if you've ever caught yourself off a curb and you sprain your ankle, everything tightened in order to protect you. So what we're trying to do with the breath and the mind is calm the muscles so they'll give in to this new range of motion and they don't feel threatened and tighten up. So really consciously relax the hips like they're melting, the shoulders. Good. Now, if you would like to do a fun way to get out of this move, you can take your fingers to the ground, pivot your feet around, kind of like a breakdancing move in yoga. And then if you're like me, reposition your hips, knee over the other, and then let's grab this. All right, hold. You're tall. Good, or you're doing the other side lying down on the figure 4. Now we relax the muscles. Consciously, we let our breathing be long and full through the nose, diaphragmatic. Expand the side ribs. Feel your hips just letting go, relaxing. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Really good. Let that go, and you can take a Malasana, or you can take a happy baby. So happy baby would be a modification for Malasana. That's it. So if you need to stay off your foot, you can, there you go. See what works. 10. Good. Or another modification would be you use a yoga block underneath your hips. Isn't that great? And we're just going to open up one side, negotiating cowgirl. Feel that hip open. So nice. Inhale. And we'll add negotiating cowgirl on the other side. Open up that hip. Breathe in. Good. Come back to center, and if you want to add one more, add on your feet touch, so the feet are close on the inside, the knees open. You just dive down the middle with your torso. Wrap your hands to the back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then facing front. Now, if you can, stand all the way up from that position. Let your blood pressure readjust. Samasthiti. Good. Grab a sip and we'll meet for Parsvottanasana. Good job. We're going to take the right foot forward and left foot back on this one in the railroad track position. You can interlace your fingers, or you could do Namaste reverse, some type of shoulder opener. Inhale and then exhale forward. Hold that. Push your feet into the floor and then lift up your heart. Now you could even lift up your arms, lift up your heels and stretch tall. Inhale. And lower your heels, hands to the heart, left foot meets the right, Samasthiti. Right foot goes back, 4 feet deep or so, 4.5 feet, and then interlace or Namaste reverse, and then exhale forward. And your gaze will shift, you can tell that. Take another inhale and push into the floor. Now when you lift up, you can lift your arms, you can lift your heels, open up your spine. Inhale. And then exhale to lower down. Now your hands can go to your heart, your feet go together. Samasthiti. Grab a sip. We're going to take a warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Right foot forward, left foot back. And the foot on the back is externally rotated slightly, 45 degrees. The front knee is about 90 degrees. And then open up. Now you could take a field goal pose. You could take the arms lifted. Strong knee over the ankle. Heartless. Breath is full through that anterior chest. Belly, ribs, chest. Take that inhale, hands to your heart, hinge forward. Now you're one long line from crown to heel, inhale, and then stand up, Samasthiti. Let the blood pressure adjust, and the other leg 4.5 feet deep, turn out. That knee is at 90, lift up through your arms. Virabhadrasana 1. Good. 2. Your upper back is doing an extension, so think of like you're going, yep, that's it. You're going over a football behind you. Your back is extended, not forward on this. Five, 4, 3, 2. Now your hands come together, you hinge forward, and then you're going to land, arms up. Beautiful job. We're going to take a vinyasa, end up on the floor, so go inhale, past the Utkatasana. Lower your hands down, bend the elbows. Inhale, up dog. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift the hips. Add a push-up, down dog. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now on this, the right leg can come up in a 3-legged dog, and then the right leg can come forward in a pigeon. If you'd like to do a lying down figure 4, you can. You could even do a teapot here. Hold 5, 4, good. 3, yep. 2, and then here we go. Down if you can. Exhale, you can use your hands to make your neck feel very safe and relaxed. 2. Inhale, and then press back up. You can curl the back toes under, down dog. Lift the other leg up, 3-legged dog. Left leg forward. Breathe in, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now inhale, and then lower, exhale down. Take an inhale, and then up. Now the back toes are going to curl under. Shift your weight back and hold down dog. You can even internally rotate the legs here. 5, 4, 3, 2, heels press. Step or jump up to your hands. Good. You can grab a sip. We're going to take either the bound angle or you can take a reverse plank. So if you're taking bound angle, your feet soles would come together and you'll hinge. But if you're taking reverse plank or reverse table, you'll be pushing up. This is the table, or this is the reverse plank, Purvottanasana. So hold 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, inhale, and then exhale, and sequence down. Now, once you're here, the feet can be on the floor. The right leg can cross once or twice. I'm going to hook that toe under the ankle, and then take the knees left. Let the arms go out right. Take another inhale, and then you're going to realign your spine. So you're back in the center. Your left thigh can cross once or twice. The left toes could hook underneath your right knee. Got to move that microphone, but you can go on over when you're ready. And the hand could be on the knee. The left arm could go out. The waist is long, so that left hip is far away from the left rib. And then gently come back when you're ready and realign. Now, the next one you could do lying down on your side for a quad stretch with your arm underneath. Or you could use your foam roller, lie on your foam roller, and then pull your shin under. Or you can also do this just on the floor. You don't need a prop, that's fine. Gently tuck the ribs down. So this is a quad stretch. And if you weren't paying attention, your low back could get more lordotic here. So you still want to use your abs gently to pull the ribs down and the pubic bone up. You don't want to death grip the glutes to do this though. The glutes should be relaxed. And then breathe really low as you can. Breathe in. And then exhale, to release that quad, and then you might just notice how you feel. Take a breath. And then the other side, you could be on your side, hold that foot, or you could be on the foam roller or the back, your back, I mean, and then your ribs pull down, your pubic bone pulls up. Your low back should feel neutral while you're in this pose. Neck soft. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then let yourself out. Take the feet a little wider than your hips and drop your inner right knee. You can pick up your left ankle and rest it on top. Arms go up. Full breath. This feels a little more open after that quad stretch. And slowly come up to where the feet are wider than your hips. Drop your inner left knee, pick up your right ankle, drop it on the thigh. And inhale, and then exhale, relax your thighs into your belly. And you could either take a legs up on the wall or a Savasana, whatever you need. So if you're taking legs on the wall, you'll just rest the hips up on something for a little bit more lower back decompression, or you can take Savasana. So relaxing the mind, just let your mind focus on the breath. Follow the breath in through your nose and expand the diaphragm, ribs, and the chest. And then release the roller or the block and gently come up to a seated position. Take a moment to lengthen through your spine, and once your spine's long, drop an ear to shoulder and you can reach down the opposite arm. You could even add on your hand to help. Relax. Neck stretch. Chin tuck a little diagonal. Go right down the middle, hands help, elbows touch. Go diagonal on the other side, opposite arm reaches. Ear to shoulder. And then back into neutral. You can just look right, but your torso stays forward. You can even help out. And look left. And then come back to center, and we'll take an inhale to invite all of the intuitive urges that are available today. Exhale for all the things that you've been wanting in life. We'll inhale, breathe in a sense of optimism, looking for all of the signs that are available to me to make the things that I want to manifest come true. We'll bring those hands come to the heart. So just take a moment to feel that serenity, that stability, that peace, that optimism for inspiration and creative urges throughout the day. And then whenever you're ready, let your eyes open and come back into the room. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. So good to see you. Everyone's doing